Hey guys, today I'm gonna introduce you to a Taoist yoga form, which is from ancient China. We're gonna do 6 stretches, which are done in an order that will create a nice energy flow. So we're gonna work with the energy canals today to get you a nice energy boost. So the first one is what we call in yoga butterfly pose. So you can be on your buttocks, you bring your knees in, and you bring the soles of the feet together. The knees go out. And just see how intense you want to make this one. So if you are quite flexible and you need some extra intensity, then you can bring your feet more towards the hips. If you like to take it a bit more relaxed today, or if you're not very open in your hips, then you can bring your feet more forward like a diamond shape. Also, when you have some issues with the knees, take care, maybe put something underneath to support yourself, or find something in the middle. Then press your heels a bit together, and this will activate the muscles around the kneecaps. And then you can bring your hands on the feet, or you can bring your hands on the ankles. And then when you inhale, you open up your chest. You roll your shoulders back and down, looking up. And when you exhale, you close your eyes. You bring your chin all the way towards your chest. And you roll down, vertebra by vertebra. Very, very slowly, take your time. Bring your belly in a bit. And just stay here for a few breaths. And try to feel what's happening in your spine, what's happening in the inner thighs. This is a stretch for your heart meridian. So energy canal that is running towards your heart. And also for small intestine. And from here, slowly coming up. Take your time, bring your belly in to support your spine. You can open up your eyes again. You can bring your knees back in. And then you cross the legs. And then from here, bring your arms forward. And you cross the arms. Then see if you can bring your hands onto the knees. And if not, don't worry about it. You can also let the knees go at the moment if it feels better. But maybe they stay. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, you can close your eyes, chin to chest, rolling down around your spine. Maybe you go halfway. Maybe you bring your arms forward. Just see how deep the body wants to go today. Can be very different every day. You stay here for a few breaths. This one is for quite special energy canals. It's for your triple warmer and also for your heart protector meridian. And then from there, slowly roll up. And this one is in 2 parts. So see if you can change, maybe with a sound effect. So see if you can change, maybe with a sound effect. Bring your hands onto your knees. Inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, roll forward. Take your time. So this is actually a very nice exercise for your brain. Just drop your head down to calm the mind. And then from there, if you're ready, slowly roll up. And this second one may feel a bit strange, but that's what we want, actually. Now slowly stretch your legs out. Maybe massage the knees for a moment. Roll your feet. And then from there, I'm gonna get into the next one. I have different variations for this one because I know it's a tricky one for a lot of people. So you can decide if you want to have something underneath your butt, which makes it a bit easier. But if it's okay, you can sit in between your feet. And if this is too much for your the top of your feet, then you can maybe flex them a bit, but see how it goes for the knees, because it can be a bit tricky on the knees. You can also do it with one leg at a time, if that is better. Sometimes that helps. So, just to make it easy for you guys, let's do one leg at a time. Tilting your pelvis a bit. So like you want to press your lower back down, and then maybe walk your hands back. Maybe you already feel a nice stretch on the upper thigh. This is for stomach and spleen meridian. It's running over the front side of the body. If you're quite flexible, then you can do, of course, the one where you have both legs next to you and then maybe drop your full body on the floor. But make sure your knees are okay. This can be a tricky one for the knees. The moment when you tilt your pelvis more, you will feel a bigger stretch. And it's also a little bit more nice for the lower back. Now, from there, let's change slowly. Whoop. Maybe help your legs if that's needed. So just a few breaths here, stomach and spleen meridian. The meridians, the energy canals, they are canals that are creating a connection between the organs. It's like a communicating system for the organs to communicate. And also it's working with life force energy, like may the force be with you, that kind of force. It's running through all living creatures. And you can do a lot of cool stuff with it. So yeah, these stretches enhance this capability of flowing. All right, slowly come out, take your time. Maybe shake a bit. And then we go again to the next one. For this one, you have to stand. So maybe you like a little bit of a challenge. If you have problems with your knees, don't do this one. Just come up in your own way. If the knees are okay, then you can try to come to yogi squat without using your hands. And then pressing up, rolling up. Then bring your hands behind you. Interlace your thumbs. And then have your index fingers together. So the rest of the fingers, they are free to do whatever they like. And then inhale very deeply, opening up your chest, stretching out the arms. And when you exhale, you bring your chin towards your chest, bring your belly in, bending your knees, rolling down. Take your time. Also, you feel it at the back side of the legs. Stretch out, drop your heads. Maybe relax the neck a bit more, maybe close your eyes, bringing the arms more away from the spine. And then slowly rolling up. Vertebra by vertebra. Nice, and then we have the thumbs interlacing the other way. And it feels very weird, but that's what we want. Really try to stand strongly onto your feet, maybe spreading the toes a bit. Inhaling, stretching out. And exhaling, one more time, coming forward. This is for lung and big intestine meridian. Yeah, running through the arms, and through the thumbs and the index fingers. So if you are a bit tight in your hamstrings, just bend your knees. It's not about the hamstrings that much. Otherwise, you can straighten the legs. Relax your neck. And then slowly rolling up. Cool. Let go. Maybe shake out. And then challenge again. See if you can come to yogi squat without using the hands. This is actually very nice for the hips. Whoop. Coming back. We're getting into the next one. This is quite an intense forward bend. If you have quite some problems with the hamstrings or with the lower back, then bend your knees. Make your life easy. Bring the toes up and then bring the arms up. If you know that there's it's okay with the hamstrings, then you can just stretch out to make it more intense. From there, come forward, exhale, bring your belly in, bring your hands onto the top of the legs, or maybe if you can grab your toes. Grab your toes. It's more about the length of the arms. So my arms, they are quite long if you compare them with the rest of my body. So for me, it's very easy to grab my toes. For you, if you have short arms, then maybe you come to the knees or the shins. Don't pay too much attention on this. Also, with coming forward, you can just drop down. It's not very important how deep you go. This is very different for everybody. Maybe bend the knees a bit more if it feels better for your spine. As long as you feel a big stretch on the back side of the body. So this is a very important stretch. It's for kidneys and bladder. So just enjoy for 1 or 2 more breaths. Maybe close your eyes, feeling what's happening here. Relaxing the shoulders and the neck. And then from there, rolling up, take your time. And then we are already at the last one, which is also quite a challenging one. My hips are making so much sounds. Now, the toes are coming up. And try to sit up straight. If this is a problem for you, if you have this feeling, maybe you know it, it's very bad, that's okay. You know, just bend your knees. It will make your life easier. And then we're going to liver and gallbladder meridian. The liver is running on the inside. Maybe you feel it. Maybe you can flex your feet a bit. Bringing the arms up, inhale. Shoulders away from the ears. And then on the exhale, grab one leg. Don't think about left or right. It's not very important. Just choose one side. Opening up your upper shoulder, looking up towards the ceiling. Seeing all these crazy creatures crawling over the wall. Whoa-y. And then from here, slowly come towards the other side. If you can stretch the legs all the way out, enjoy. That's okay. Oh, yo, also very awesome creatures on this side. Opening your upper shoulder, looking up a little bit more. This is the gallbladder meridian running here on the side. So we are stretching liver and gallbladder. All right, from here, after a few breaths, slowly come back. And then bring your hands underneath the knees. Cross the legs. Just sit a moment, maybe in cross-legged position or another position that you like. And you can close the eyes for a moment. We have stretched the meridians, the energy canals, in the way they move through the body, in the order they move. And as a dessert, I'm going to read you a Taoist story. Woohoo. So you can just have your eyes closed and listen to the story and have a moment to meditate. So it's about a martial arts student. A martial arts student went to his teacher and said, "I am devoted to study your martial system. And how long will it take me to master it?" And the teacher answered, 10 years. Impatiently, the student answered, "But I want to master it faster. I will work very hard. I will practice every day, 10 or more hours a day, if I have to. How long will it take me then?" And the teacher answered, 20 years. So it's about not forcing, actually using the forces of nature around you in a clever way. And that's actually what we just did. Just moving with the body in the way it likes to move. It will give you a lot of power. So this is the end of the practice. Thank you so much for joining. If you liked it, then duimpje omhoog. If you want to see more, then please subscribe. Thank you very much.